it's Dr. Michelle, the Innate Mom, and we are here to show you how to make our homemade gummies. What are we making? Gummies, yes. Okay, so to make gummies, really what you need is you need a good healthy source of gelatin and some sort of liquid. So for these ones today, we're gonna go ahead and use coconut water. These are actually my kids' favorite ones. So we just use coconut water and gelatin and then a little bit of stevia. Super duper easy. Now the cool thing about gummies is that you can really use any type of liquid. So you could use fruit juice that's unsweetened and then you can sweeten it with stevia. Or you could even use some fresh squeezed green juice. We've often done that. Kombucha, tea, anything actually would work. And then the ratio is really what's gonna give you your gummy. I don't like ours like super hard and chewy. We like ours kind of more of like a jello texture. So to get that ratio and to get them a nice texture for the kiddos to eat, we actually just use 3 cups of liquid. We're gonna do the 3 cups. So you're gonna pour it in. Good, dump that in. That's 2 cups. And then we're gonna do our last cup. I know I've done this so much that we know that this is 3 cups even, so. And this is just the coconut water. I like it because it comes in a glass jar. So 3 cups of liquid, and then the ratio is to 4 cups of gelatin.
No, this is
That's the scoop that's in there, but we're gonna use the tablespoon so we can measure. So here's 1. Good. 2. Me too, okay. 3, 4. And now the trick with this is that you don't want that water or the liquid that you're using to be too cold. And then you also want to start to whisk it right away because you don't want it to clump. So you're going to get that really mixed well. Good.
Mommy, I want to do it.
Yep, you do it. Okay, so you're going to mix that really well to make sure that there's no clumps in the gelatin. And then once you've got it all blended nicely, what you're going to do is you're going to actually take it over to the stove and put it on medium heat. You don't want it to boil because that'll denature it. But you're going to put it on medium heat and do that for about 5 minutes. So we're going to just scoot you over this way now. Oh! Barney Wisk foul! Okay, and we're going to scoot Jada over here. And she's going to just keep whisking, just keep whisking. Just keep whisking. Good. So do that for about 5 minutes, okay? Okay, cool. So once she's done with that, then we're gonna go ahead and sweeten our gelatin or our gummies with some powdered stevia. I'll usually put about 2 or 3 scoops in there. We'll sweeten it with that, and then we're just gonna pour it in our molds. And we just got these really fun, these are like legit gummy bear size molds. And then we also have Lego molds. My son really loves the Lego molds. We have robot molds. Those ones are fun. We have insect molds. We have animal molds. We have heart molds. We have Lego dude molds. Okay, so you can just use any type of mold that you want to make your gummies into. So let's talk a little bit about the gelatin while she's mixing it, whisking it up back there. It's really important that you're using a good source of gelatin. This is not your jello gelatin. That stuff has artificial flavors and colors and lots of sugars and sweeteners. So you want to find one that's actually a healthy source and not any of that junky stuff. This one actually has, it's from grass-fed, pasture-raised cows. So they're using a good healthy source to produce the gelatin. If you're using sick animals and you're eating sick animals, that's making you sick. So we've got to find a good healthy source of animals that are producing the foods that we're eating. The other really cool thing about gelatin is that it's got a ton of the essential amino acids that our bodies require. Essential means that your body absolutely requires it and has to get it from food. That's what essential means. So it requires that you have to get it from food. So gelatin, this actually has a ton of those that we actually aren't getting anymore because we no longer eat the part of the animal that makes up this food here. We tend to throw this part away and eat the nice chicken breast and the healthy meaty part, but the tendons and the ligaments and the bones actually have a lot of the amino acids that are extremely important too. And so we actually, with doing that, we're actually unbalanced. So by eating this helps to balance out the amino acids, the essential amino acids that our body needs. The other thing that's really good about this is obviously it has a good source of collagen in it. Collagen is what helps to make up not only your skin, your hair, and your nails. That's why it's touted as being the best kept secret to having healthy skin and hair. But also, it helps to actually repair and heal the bones, ligaments, and muscles. So if you have a little athlete on your hands who's doing a lot of physical activity and exercise, this is such a good way to help rebuild and repair and help their little bodies to recover after strenuous exercise. And of course, we know toddlers are exercising all day long. That's also one of the reasons why it's good for people with arthritis. As you get older, your joints start to wear down and have some inflammation. The essential amino acids that are in this will actually help to get rid of some of that inflammation.
Mama.
Yeah, baby?
I'm so tired.
You are so tired. You've done such a good job. Let's take it off now, okay? The last thing that I want to mention, and this is probably... Oh my goodness, you did so good. It looks awesome, Jada. Good job. Okay, so once we get it off there, and I'll continue on with the gelatin, but once we get it off there, we're going to go ahead and pour it in here because this makes it a lot easier for us to pour into our molds. And then we're going to actually give Jada one because she can start doing the gummy bears, and it came with this cool little squirter. Good. And then we're going to want to get those in the mold pretty quickly. So we're going to just get that, and then she's going to go ahead and work at those ones, and I'm going to go ahead and pour them into our molds. This is...
Mom, can I do those ones too?
Let's just do the gummy bears, and then if there's any left, I'll let you do these ones, okay? So then, we're going to just pour these in, and then we're going to get them into the fridge as soon as we can. Perfect. My mommy's making a mess of it, but that's okay.
I made a mess of it.
You'll notice that I put them on a pan, like this one here, so that it's a lot easier to transfer. And of course, if I spill, it's okay. But it's a lot easier to transfer from the counter into the refrigerator. So we've got the robots done. Now we're going to go ahead and do some Lego pieces. Jada's working on the gummy bears. The last thing that I wanted to mention about gelatin and the health benefits of it is that gelatin actually is known to help restore the mucosal lining of your gut. Now what happens is when there's an imbalance of the good bacteria and the bad bacteria and the parasites and the yeast and the bad bacteria and just being that out of balance from antibiotics and toxins and stuff like that in the environment, what happens is that mucosal lining of the gut gets damaged, and then when we eat food, some of the proteins are actually, from the food proteins, are actually able to permeate the gut lining, which is really bad because when it does that, it gets into the bloodstream, and that causes your immune system to start to attack those foods. You get food allergies, food sensitivities, that kind of stuff. So it's known as leaky gut, and then it shows up in especially kids as food sensitivities and food allergies. So by eating a lot of gelatin, what we're able to do is we're able to repair that gut lining, and what you'll notice is that sometimes kids are able to get over some of those food sensitivities and food allergies that they've had by just by healing the gut, which is so good. I'm sure you've heard about bone broth. Bone broth is harder to get into toddlers. It does the same thing. It's extremely healthy, has some of that gelatin in it, really good for the body, of course, to heal the gut. Bone broth, heal the gut. It's the two big things right now. But for us, obviously getting bone broth into these guys is not as easy as getting gummies into them. So this type of thing will also help to heal and repair their gut. So that's how we do it. These are the gummies. We're gonna go ahead and stick these in the fridge. I just wanna show you the end result. We made some of these last night too, but this is the end result of the little gummies. You wanna hold one up? There you go. They're kind of hard to see because they're coconut water and they're clear, but there you go, and the kids can't get enough. Like I said, we made a batch last night, and this is all that's left from all of the ones that we made. So, just wanted to share our healthy, homemade, gummy, gut healing, bone, muscle, joint repairing snack with you guys. Hope you enjoy. Have a great day. Trust your innate.